Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you, I appreciate you.
Good evening everybody. I'm Dr. Jayadev, consultant urologist from GV Urology and Kidney Stone Center from Bangalore. Today I'm going to talk about prostate cancer, the most commonest cancer in men after age of 50 to 60 years, and it's the third commonest cancer in the men. Before talking about the prostate cancer, I wanted to talk about little bit about what is prostate. The prostate gland is a walnut size shape. It is located at the bladder neck, between the urethra and the bladder neck. What is the function of this prostate? Prostate, it secretes the liquid part of the semen. It facilitates the movement of the sperms. After age of 50, the prostate starts growing and it produces symptoms. The symptoms either obstructive symptoms or irritative symptoms. See, obstructive symptoms patient will experience either difficulty in passing urine or incomplete emptying, the poor stream, hesitancy, and you have to get up many times to pass urine. Sometimes patient may present with acute retention, that is total blockage of the urine. Some patient may present with blood in the urine. If the patient comes to the urologist or any doctor, how to diagnose, how to confirm whether the patient is having prostate cancer or not? Because 85 to 90% of the prostate enlargement are not cancerous. Only 5 to 10% of the patient presented to us is usually cancerous prostate. How to diagnose? When the patient comes to you with the history of the difficulty in passing, all the history whatever I told, then urologist will examine the prostate. How to examine the prostate? Prostate can be examined by digital examination by putting the finger in the anal canal. Then we'll feel the prostate. The feeling of the prostate, it tells us whether it is smooth surface or very hard surface or irregular and nodular. If these findings are there, it may be suspicious of cancer prostate. Once it is suspicious of cancer prostate, then urologist or doctor will ask for one blood test that is very specific to the prostate. That is called prostate specific antigen, called serum PSA. This is very much particular only to the prostate. Normally it is less than 4 nanogram per ml. If the prostate specific antigen, if it is 4 to 10 nanogram per ml, is a suspicious of cancer. If it is more than 10, usually it is a cancer prostate. Once the PSA is very high, prostate specific antigen is high, then doctor has to confirm, urologist has to confirm whether it is a cancer prostate or a non-cancer prostate. How to confirm? We have to do biopsy. What do you mean biopsy? Biopsy means we'll take small tissue bite from the prostate and send for histopathological examination to the pathologist. How to take? We'll take the prostate specimen by either through anal canal, that is called transrectal ultrasound biopsy, or transperineal ultrasound guided biopsy. We'll take multiple pieces in the sense we'll take from all the sides, from anterior, posterior, lower, middle, all the systematically we have to take, that is called sextant biopsy. We'll take from all the lobes, usually 8 to 10 or 12 biopsy, usually up to 20 core biopsy we will take, and sent for histopathological examination. This histopathological examination, the pathologist will tell this prostate is having cancer or not having cancer. If the pathologist confirm it is a cancer, then what they will do, they will grade the prostate. That is called Gleason scoring. The mild, moderate and severe. This will help and prognosticate the disease and help the treatment of the disease. Once the cancer is confirmed by pathological examination, then we have to stage the disease. How to stage the disease? What do you mean by staging the disease? Staging the disease, whether the cancer is confined to the prostate. Confined to the prostate means whether within the gland, or it is spread outside the gland, or it has gone beyond the gland. Beyond the gland means it can spread to lymph nodes, or to the bones, or to the soft tissues. These are the things will help us to decide what type of treatment the patient is required. If the disease is confined to the prostate, how to decide? What are the investigations we are going to ask? To decide whether it is confined to the prostate or outside the prostate, we have to do MRI scan, magnetic resonance imaging of the pelvis. This will tell us whether it is within the prostate. That means it's not spread outside the capsule of the prostate also, or it is spread outside the prostate. That is locally advanced disease. Then if it is, then we have to, if the disease, whether it is within the prostate or outside the prostate, then we have to decide whether it is spread anywhere else. For that we will do PSMA PET CT scan, that is whole body scan. It will show that even minute the cancer, whether it is in the bone or in the lymph node or in the lungs or in the anywhere else, that is the PSMA PET CT. Once the disease is confirmed, whether it is within the prostate, confined to the prostate or outside the prostate, then we have to decide what type of treatment. What type of treatment? Whether if the disease is confined to the prostate, usually the treatment is surgery. What we call is radical prostatectomy. Radical prostatectomy either can done by open surgery, that is open radical prostatectomy, or laparoscopic radical prostatectomy, or robotic assisted radical prostatectomy. Only if the disease confined to the prostate, not spread outside the prostate. Suppose if the disease gone outside the prostate, that is outside the capsule, adjacent organs, this is called, or it is not locally advanced disease. If it is not spread beyond that level and adjacent structure, it is called locally advanced disease. If it is spread outside, it is called metastatic disease. So metastatic disease, so the treatment is entirely different. If the locally advanced disease, the treatment is mainly by radiotherapy. Either you can downgrade the disease by giving either radiotherapy or by hormonal therapy or chemotherapy. Then we can do the, if the disease is, if the patient status is good, you can go for radical prostatectomy if it is can be done. If it is done, it can be done. We can clear the disease, we can debulk the disease. If the patient is presented with obstructive symptoms or hematuria, intractable retention. If the disease already spread outside the prostate, that is called metastasis. It is, the treatment is systematic treatment. What is systematic treatment? So the treatment is mainly depends either hormonal treatment or chemotherapy or radiotherapy. So chemotherapy, the hormonal therapy, because the prostate is mainly the male androgen dependent disease. The testosterone, you have to decrease the testosterone by giving anti-androgen therapy. It may be in the form of injection, that is called leuprolide, or in the tablet form, bicalutamide or enzalutamide. Uh, uh, Next treatment is, if the disease already spread outside the this one soft tissue, then he may require chemotherapy, either docetaxel or cabazitaxel. And sometimes patient may require systemic radiation therapy. The radiation therapy, either whole body radiation or local radiation. These are the in brief about the prostate cancer. Okay. So anything is there, so I will take the questions one by one. Okay. Kavya Sharma, she is asking, what type of diet to avoid in prostate cancer? See, usually prostate cancer is not diet dependent. It's mainly hormone dependent. So the cancer, to prevent cancer prostate, there is no diet advised. Pankaj Kumar is asking, is BPH and prostate cancer are correlated? No. Entirely, the BPH is a benign prostate gland element. Actually, it is a transition inside the prostate. And prostate cancer always develop in the periphery of the gland. So, benign gland is going for prostate cancer. No, it is not related. What is the average recovery time after surgery? Uttara Manara. So nowadays, see, prostate surgery, there are so many different types of surgeries are, either by open surgery or laparoscopic assisted surgery or robotic assisted surgery. Now we are very much advanced in prostate cancer treatment. The surgery, if the patient undergoing surgery, either nowadays most of the surgeries are done by robotic assisted or laparoscopic assisted surgery. These patients will stay in the hospital for 2 to 3 days only, and then he will go with the catheter, urine tube, and he can be ambulant, he can take normal food and come for catheter removal for after 2 to 3 weeks. The recovery time is very good in the prostate cancer if the disease is confined to the prostate. Afsar Siddiqui, what is the starting indications of prostate cancer? See, the prostate cancer, there is no indication, the early indications. See, the prostate cancer is an incidental disease. Usually, patient will never, sometimes they will never produce any symptoms. Sometimes they present with incidental findings. They will come for something else. That's why nowadays, what we are doing is the prostate screening in all executive health checkup. The men after age of 50, 60 years, 70 years, better to go for once at least serum prostate specific antigen, PSA. It is very good. If they go for prostate specific antigen either yearly or once, suppose if you undergo PSA once at the age of 55 to 60 years, if the PSA is normal, within 4 or 2, 3, then he can get the test done after 3 to 4 years. If the PSA is the borderline 4 to 5 is the benign, he can go for yearly examination. If the PSA is jumping, if the 4, 5, 6, 7, then we have to do other investigation like digital rectal examination, ultrasound. Then we have to confirm whether the prostate is benign or malignant. We can confirm it so that we can So that this is the systematic treatment, systematic evaluation of the prostate cancer. Malvia, what are the precautions one should take to keep his body and mind healthy if once diagnosed with prostate cancer? Very good question. See, the prostate cancer compared to any other cancer, if somebody comes and asks you, God will come and ask you what type of cancer you want. You can ask boldly, I can have a prostate cancer than any other cancer, because the dying with the prostate cancer is very less compared to any other, like stomach cancer, lung cancer, liver cancer, kidney cancer. So here it's very good, and treatment modalities nowadays is very good. The survival period with the prostate cancer with the treatment is more than 10 to 15 years. Some people will survive more than 20 years if they present with early. What are early warning signs of prostate cancer? This is the only problem with the prostate cancer. See, patient prostate cancer and benign enlargement, the symptoms are same. There is no early signs for the prostate cancer. Only thing, if the patient is more than 50 to 60 years, better he should go for PSA, prostate specific antigen. It's very good. It's very good screening tool to decide whether patient is developing cancer or not. If the PSA is low, then he can get it done after some years or couple of years. If the PSA is borderline, better to go for every year. Then if the PSA is going up, then he can go for biopsy. If the biopsy comes also negative, he can go for redo biopsy after some time. Poonam, how will patient know if his cancer is spreading if he is an active surveillance? Very good. See, if it is active surveillance means the patient, they don't want any treatment. The surveillance is suspicious. What we have to do is, if the disease is progressing or not. If the disease is progressing, usually PSA will go up. Or he can go for PSMA, PET CT scan or MRI scan, or even transrectal ultrasound, or sometimes in clinical examination itself we can decide whether the disease is benign to malignant changes are occurring even by just clinical examination. If the prostate cancer is genetic, yes, of course. Very good, Roshni. So this prostate cancer is definitely genetic. How many genetic treatments are nowadays in this one? And it is familial. Familial means if the person, the family is having father is as a cancer patient, definitely there is a chances of prostate cancer in the next either in the siblings or with the sons or sons. So they have to undergo PSA test serially. What is Gleason score? Yes, Gleason score, see, in the prostate cancer, is the pathologist will tell. The Gleason score is the grading of the system. The grading of the system in this Gleason score will give the numbers 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 9. So if 6 to 7 is a mild, 7 to 9 is moderate, and more than 10, it depends on the tissues involved, number of core involvement, and type of the disease. There will decide what type of score you will get, whether 6, 7 or 3. That 2, there is a Gleason score 3 plus 4, 4 plus 3, like this. So that will help us for the grading and decide the prognosis of the disease. Any other questions? So especially in the prostate cancer, no need to worry. So because uh, very good treatments are available from simple tablet injections and even surgery also very much advanced, because surgery for the early stage we'll go for radical prostatectomy. Radical prostatectomy nowadays is very good, and even if it is locally if the patient is not fit for surgery, he can go for radiotherapy. Good radiotherapies are available and chemotherapy is available, so that all the treatment, including from bicalutamide to the abiraterone and enzalutamide, these are the medicines are very much this anti-hormonal treatment, and that anti-androgen treatment is available, that is leuprolide injections. When should I start testing for prostate cancer? Yes, very good, doctor. See, the prostate cancer, if the family member, especially your father or your grandfather, suffered from prostate cancer, or your uncle has suffered from prostate cancer, better to go at the age of 50 years itself. So 50 years itself, better to go for with the serum PSA, just simple serum PSA examination. That will tell whether you are at a risk for prostate cancer or not. How do estrogen treat prostate cancer? See, Poonam, this prostate cancer is dependent on mainly the male androgens. So we have to block the androgens. Block the androgen. These are the dihydrotestosterone that produces is a stimulant for the prostate cancer. So you have to block the prostate development, the stimulation by dihydrotestosterone by estrogen. That will prevent. Earlier we used to treat with the diethylstilbestrol. Even nowadays, ON1 is available for the treatment of this cancer. Yes. So the Poonam is asking, can patient will develop side effects from radiotherapy several years after treatment? Usually, the prostate cancer treated by radiotherapy, usually they will present it early. Early means radiation cystitis, radiation proctitis. Either they present with hematuria, blood in the urine, irritable bladder, or irritable bowel. Bowel also is irradiated. That produces a lot of diarrhea, irritation, bleeding from rectum. Late presentations also common, but very rare. Rare presentation in the sense patient may present with cystitis, present blood in the urine, sometimes clot retention. But they are rare complication. Abhishek is asking, are there any chances of prostate cancer after treatment? See, the prostate cancer after treatment is, see, if the surgery is done, if the surgery is a radical prostatectomy, it is completely removed. After once it is completely removed, is not spread outside anywhere. So the chances of this one prostate development is rare. It will never develop. Suppose if there is a micrometastasis, that's why we have to do PSA examination even after radical surgery. So that we will do yearly. If the PSA is 0, then absolutely there is no chance of the recurrence of the prostate cancer. Suppose if the margins are positive, margins means if I do surgery, some urethra to the bladder neck, some part of the prostate left behind, then chances of prostate recurrence will be there. Yes, Siddiq is asking, what are the potential side effects of prostate cancer treatment? See, the type of treatment what he undergoes. Suppose if the patient is undergoing surgery, the first complication is, immediate complication is infection, bleeding. And second complication is infection, and after catheter removal, incontinence. That is urinary incontinence, usually very common after prostate surgery. Some people will continent in 3 months, 2 months, or after 3 days. Some people, they may require 6 months. So continence, either they may use pad or any other mode of this one, prevention of incontinence. That is incontinence. So with the radiation, I told you, radiation produces cystitis, proctitis, thus producing blood in the urine, blood in the loose stools, and irritation, irritable bladder. These are the complications, and medical treatment always will have a side effect. See, any hormonal treatment, especially hormones, less side effect, especially bicalutamide or abiraterone acetate. These are all very enzalutamide. They are less. Suppose if he takes for abiraterone acetate, and this one patient may have liver problem, or some patient will have a water retention, sodium problem. And chemotherapy, as usual, like any other chemotherapy, will have a side effect, and radiation therapy will have a side effect. Manoharan, what are the exact early symptoms of prostate cancer? Will it spread? See, early symptoms of prostate cancer, absolutely patient may present with early cancer prostate cancer. There is no early prostate cancer will be detected without any symptoms. See, they will not produce any symptoms within the prostate. That's why we are doing the screening of the prostate. After age of 50, you should go for PSA examination, so that then only we can detect early cancer. Otherwise, early cancer you can't detect at all. Some patients may present early with blood in the urine or difficulty in the passing urine. These are the early symptoms. Then if you go for PSA examination, then only we can detect early cancer. Otherwise, it is difficult to detect early prostate cancer. Early prostate cancer is detected only by screening of the prostate cancer by PSA examination and digital rectal examination serially. Suppose if the family member already suffered with cancer, he should go for screening, prostate cancer treatment, prostate cancer screening by PSA and digital examination and ultrasound, transrectal ultrasound. These are the simple tests you can detect early. No, yes. Now Hussein is asking prostatic cyst. See, prostatic cyst usually it produces within the prostate. Usually it will not produces any symptom. Suppose if the cyst is growing bigger, cyst means what? Water content. Water content cavity filled with water. It's called cyst. This cyst is pressing on the passage, producing the like this. The prostate node is like this. If it is like this, produces obstruction. Obstruction produces difficulty in passing urine. That is a cyst. Sometimes the cyst will not produce any symptoms at all. If they get infected, they will present it with fever and all. Siddiqui, how does hormone therapy work? See, hormone therapy, hormone anti-hormonal treatment. That is, male prostate cancer is only confined to the males. It is dihydrotestosterone. The blocking dihydrotestosterone, the anti-hormone, that is called anti-androgen, ADT. This will work by blocking the conversion of testosterone to dihydrotestosterone. Riaz is asking, what is the survival period with abiraterone with CA prostate patient? See, I am treating the patient with especially abiraterone acetate. Patients are doing very well with, suppose initially either you can go with bicalutamide and sometime with injection anti-androgen, that is leuprolide. But abiraterone survival with abiraterone, patient can survive with 5 to 10 years, more than 10 years. The patient with an abiraterone acetate, they are doing very well. Even the patient present with multiple metastasis. Really, it is a very good drug, and they will do very well. What is prostate specific antigen? Yes, prostate specific antigen, it is a tumor marker. It is secreted only by prostate. That too only in the cancer prostate, it is very high. The levels are measured in nanogram per ml. This prostate specific antigen, it is confined to the prostate. These are the proteins that detected by blood examination. So this prostate specific antigen, it is a diagnostic and it is L for follow. If the patient undergoing treatment for the prostate cancer either by surgery or by hormone anti-androgen, that is androgen deprivation therapy or radiotherapy or chemotherapy, the PSA level should be 0 or non-detectable. If treatment is very good and responded, the PSA will be 0. If the treatment is not responding, the PSA will start rising. That shows it is resistant to what treatment you are treating. Gajendra is asking very good question. Why metro cities are more cases of carcinoma prostate? See, carcinoma prostate is not confined to either metro or with rural background or in the B towns, because metro cities, the people this one undergoing all executive health checkups. Now executive health checkup or master health checkups either by company or the family or so many things are they are doing. The screening is improving. All the patients are health conscious. They are undergoing all the routine investigation with the health checkups. In the health checkup, PSA is included. That's why the carcinoma prostate also detected early. See, what causes lymphedema and how can the patient stop the swelling? So Poonam, this lymphedema is any blockage in the lymphatics. In the blockage in the lymphatics, in the sense, suppose if the patient is having prostate cancer, it is spread to the lymph node and blocking the lymph node, then the lymph node is not draining, that produces lymphedema. Or even after surgery, patient, the lymphatics are blocked, the patient may develop lymphedema. This will be stopped. How can you patient stop the swelling? Stop the swelling is by only by stockings. Any other questions? See, prostate cancer, if the patients, one message to the patient with the prostate cancer, they need not worry, because the treatment of the prostate cancer well advanced, if they come with the early stage, 100% treatment will be there, totally will be cured. So compared to any other cancer, if the prostate cancer is confined to the prostate, the treatment is 100%. Patient need not worry at all. Especially nowadays, robot are entered into the surgical field, and robotic prostatectomy is giving a complete treatment. Even suppose if the patient is spread to the other side, I have seen the patient with PSA of 3000, 4000, more than 1000, spread to all the bones. Sometimes patient will present to us with multiple joint pain, acute severe pain. And if you do the PSA very high, and they are doing very well with the androgen deprivation treatment. I am seeing patient with 8 to 10 years with multiple metastasis. If there is no problem with the prostate cyst, so what could be the reason for frequent urination? I have been told by urologist of pelvic pain. See, that's what I told you. If the frequent urination, it depends on with the what is the site. That is, suppose if the cyst is, if the prostate is like this, and cyst is sitting outside, not in the inside part, it will not produce any symptoms. Frequent urination, there are multiple reasons. So either infection or irritation or prostatitis, these are the things. If it is obstructing and producing problems, cyst has to be treated. Metastatic prostate cancer. I explained to you that metastatic prostate cancer, the prostate is spread beyond the prostate, the cancer spread beyond the prostate. Beyond the prostate means first to the lymph node, then to the bone or soft tissue. It is outside the prostate. That is called metastatic prostate cancer. Bicalutamide is alone sufficient to control the CA prostate. Yes, it is not that it's not controlling. It may not be sufficient, but it can be controlled. So earlier, what we used to do is only bilateral archidectomy. We have to remove both the testes. The patient is survived for a long time without any treatment. Bicalutamide also same. Sometimes it is sufficient, but may not be completely sufficient, but it required further treatment. It should require follow-up. Yes, why prednisolone add to the abiraterone? There it is added because the abiraterone acetate produces sodium retention and liver toxicity. To avoid the toxicity of abiraterone, we have prednisolone added. No. Mohammed, you need not worry. 4 mm, what is this? Very small size. It is negligible. Just neglect it. It is the whatever the symptoms you are having with the 4 mm, it is not because of cyst. You need not worry at all. See, what is required is to should know what is in the prostate cancer is only thing it diagnosis, detection, and all the things is done by PSC examination and screening. Especially patient with high risk group. What are high risk groups? High risk groups in the family members or grandfather, father, uncle is suffered with the prostate cancer. These are all high risk group. Those people should go for serial PSC examination, digital rectal examination, and simple ultrasound, either transrectal ultrasound examination. These are the things is required regularly to prevent the prostate cancer or early detection of the prostate cancer. Poonam sir, does patient will have a ED problem when treated with hormonal therapy? Yes, patient may develop ED problem. So not necessarily with the treatment. There are so many factors are involved. With actually age itself, radiation therapy, or with the hormonal treatment, definitely will have problem. What is active surveillance? Sir, active surveillance is patient disease is confined. Suppose if the patient is age is 80 years, 85 years, why we'll do active surveillance without any treatment? Patient see, and active surveillance is the low grade disease. Usually after the age of 80, 85, they may not be more aggressive disease. And if the patient is too young, and if we have to do PSA serial examination, so this definitely will help for whether the disease is spreading, whether disease is progressive. It is called active surveillance. ADT is androgen deprivation therapy. Androgen deprivation therapy either by injection, that is leuprolide, that is agonist and antagonist, or with the bilateral archidectomy, surgical treatment, that is called androgen deprivation therapy. That is total testosterone will come to less than 20 nanogram per ml.
Yeah.